Hey guys, Surf Shrink here. Hope you're well. Wow, we're week 5 in the US on the quarantine, and it's pretty tough for a lot of people, financially and physically. I haven't lost any loved ones yet or had them get sick, and I'm praying that won't affect me and my family. I'm praying for all those people that are affected. I'm meditating like nobody's business just to stay sane. I don't know what you're all up to, but I hope you're started a meditation practice so you can get through this. But what I wanted to talk about today that has been on my mind for a week is a lot of my clients are talking about what they're supposed to be doing with this time and the pressure. There seems to be a lot of pressure about making the most of this time and coming out the other side with new goals or new skills or losing weight or learning how to do the splits or something. And I hear a lot of people beating themselves up because they're struggling emotionally and psychologically right now. And I just want to say that if you get through this to the other side and you just survived it without destroying a relationship in the process with someone you live with, I think you're doing really well. And I think it's a great idea to set your bar for survival. Like, we're all treading water, and some people tread water by creating all kinds of goals for themselves, and that's how they get through this, and that's okay because that works for them. Some people tread water by eating a lot or eating comfort foods, and that's okay too. Some people tread water by having a very structured diet, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people need structure, and that comforts them and helps them get through. The need to have structure and control is a manifestation of the lack of control we feel in the world. So that's okay. Whatever works for you. There's no rule. There's a quote that I heard recently. If you want to be utterly happy, refrain from comparing moments to moments. And I want to add to that, refrain from comparing yourself with others. Let that sink in. If you really want to be happy and self-accepting, refrain from comparing yourself with others. I know it's work that I am always doing on myself, practicing not comparing myself to others. It's hard work. It's easy to do. It's an easy habit to get into. But each one of us, every single one of us is unique in our own way. And therefore, it's always comparing apples to oranges. So I think that's important. My gifts in this world are different than your gifts. What I excel at is different than what you excel at. And there's no way to compare that. Plus, the idea of comparing means that someone always has to be less than. So if I'm better than the person I compare myself to, then they have to be less than. If I compare myself and I'm less than, then I have to be less than. So either way, someone's always being harmed. Even if they don't know you're comparing them, there's harmful energy going their way. I think it's just a good way to feel shame and not good about yourself, this comparing action. I have an experiment you could try this week. Let's say for 3 days, everything you do, refrain from posting it on social media. Like if you choose to eat a fantastic breakfast that you just cooked for yourself, refrain from taking a picture and putting it on social media. If you just cycled, 25 miles, refrain from posting about it on social media. I think it's a really interesting way to find out the things you're doing for yourself or the things you're doing because of other people, and comparing yourself or needing other people's approval or attention. It's just an interesting way to get to know what's important to you. isolating what's important to you. I'm not saying you can't ever post on social media. I'm just saying try an experiment about how you're living your life and isolating out the external variables of other people and really figuring out what really makes you feel good. Does it really make you feel good to exercise a whole bunch, or are you just doing that because you're comparing yourself to others and need to post it on social media? Or do you really enjoy exercising, right? So I think that that's a really interesting experiment to try, to see what really fills you up, what really makes you happy as we move through this time of quarantine or safe at home, whatever you want to call it. I think we're all shedding a lot of layers, right? A lot of our coping skills have been pulled out from under us. And it is a great opportunity to grow, but maybe you don't. Maybe you come out the other side of this and you haven't grown. I doubt it. We always are growing in every moment of every day. Or as my friend says, we are always selfing. Our self is changing in every moment. So I think that we can all benefit from taking a hard look at what really makes us tick. What are we really doing in our lives that's for us? And what about that is comparing ourselves to others? And what about that is the shoulds we put on ourselves? I should come out of this, I don't know, thinner, fatter, I don't know, learning a new language, finding a new job. I don't know. There's a lot of shoulds out there. I'm hearing them from my clients. There's a lot of pressure on people that they're feeling. And I don't know if it's social media, but you really don't have to do anything. If you come out of this on the other side alive and healthy, fantastic. If you have a job still, fantastic. If your relationship still works or your roommate still likes you, good job. The rest, they're just fillers. You're just filling in the blanks, soothing yourself. Whatever soothes you, do it. If cheese soothes you, eat cheese. That's what I'm doing. If candy and cookie and chocolate soothes you, I think you can do that for a couple months and you probably won't die unless you're a dog. They don't like chocolate. It's not good for them. So you have my permission to do whatever you can do right now to tread water. Treat yourself well. Do your best in your relationships and get through it. You could do this. We'll all get through this. I know we will. I'm struggling too, in my own ways. So that's that. Wishing you the best. Hopefully we can all move on with our lives soon. Take care. Bye.